Senator, nung may sinili po, no, and nakita dito, 88 items, they're worth 150 million. The funding is a total of 13.2 billion, 373 items with 100 million peso funding worth 37.3 billion. I mean, I could go through all the numbers, pero kung ganun po karami yung pare-parehas na budget, what do you think happened there? Bakit hindi yun nasilip and bakit hindi pa yun flinag as something that is sige po.
So that's a big question mark in our heads during the hearing yesterday, because in our understanding and based on the guidelines is once the agencies submit these projects to DBM, DBM will also have to vet and review all of these projects. They cannot just submit to the Senate spurious projects. They cannot just copy paste and give it to the Senate. They also have to vet these projects, at least table vetting. If you have double projects, one of the red flags that we saw is there are duplicate projects in the NEP, in the budget proposal, meaning 2 or 3 exactly the same project description, exactly the same amount in the National Expenditure Program. So these are actually common sense. We're not engineers. We just saw it on plain sight. So DBM should also look at this and eliminate those projects that are duplicates in the National Expenditure Program.
So it's not
common sense. It's common sense. If it's repeated, then take it out, because once you allocate amounts on repeated projects, those amounts will be released to the district, and who will be accountable if the projects are one and the same.
Yeah. So you're not saying that DBM has to go out there and check each of these locations, right? Each of these project sites.
Well,
to
not
make
necessarily.
Sure.
In our case,
so
we
at
didn't
least,
go to.
Oh.
In our case, we didn't go to all of those locations. There are about 4,000 projects in the flood control projects. These are just tabletop review and common sense review. You don't need to get a lawyer to do that. It's a common sense review. So if you see project descriptions that are exactly the same, then that's duplicate. No? And also, just to explain, when you allocate 100 million per project, that's the amount that you are requesting Congress to authorize. So that eats up in the total budget authorization.
So it's really going through the line items, going through each line and cross-checking it to see if there's any duplications,
correct.
if there's any questionable numbers. We're also hearing that there are some items that have no clear details in terms of stationing, in terms of the sites.
Correct.
Parang wala masyadong details.
Correct.
What's the specific worry there? Are these being flagged for potential ghost projects?
Well, how do you check the project? If there's no stationing, there's technical description, and then you are telling Congress to approve that project, how will Congress validate that project? They cannot even pinpoint exactly where that project is. Baka wala ngang river or water bodies in that area, and then yet we're putting flood control projects. So you have to have at least the station number so that we can pinpoint. You can go to Google Map and type the coordinates, and it will tell you that there's a river there and it needs a river dike or a river wall. So those are the basics.